The bombing of the two sites, the two schools, used apparently to house soldiers by Ukraine, the bombing of those two schools by Russia as a retaliatory attack for the bombing of the base in Russian held territory on Christmas Day is, of course, utterly abhorrent. This sort of retaliatory tit-for-tat thing is, of course, a feature of war, but coming at a time when Russia was claiming there was a ceasefire, it is repugnant, utterly repugnant. Russia cannot be trusted to do what it says it's going to do. Russia cannot be trusted, and Putin is a liar. It is so simple, and Putin has embraced evil and mendacity, and he is beyond reach at the moment. One hopes that he comes back to humanity. One hopes that he recognizes that there is another way. There is only one other way, and there is actually only one way. The way he has chosen is the way to disaster. Not only his disaster, but everybody else's. And his reliance on propaganda, as I keep saying, is shocking. And it's perhaps more shocking that the West has simply not geared itself to deal with the Russian propaganda. This is something we could have been working on and working for Ukraine with right from the very beginning, and yet it's something that we're still dragging our feet about. Russian propaganda is the biggest weapon that the Kremlin has got, and it is all pervasive. Why do I know? Because I myself have been a victim of the same techniques that they're using today. Even when there was no reason for it, they didn't think twice about putting words I had not said into my mouth. They didn't think twice about it, and they certainly weren't going to apologize about it or change the broadcast. This is the way that the Kremlin works. And we shouldn't be surprised. And yet we have not been prepared because we think that we have a better system and we think we are above the Kremlin propaganda. We may be above it, but we are hit by it again and again and again, and we seem unprepared every time. And while it may be great that we ourselves have not stooped to propaganda, our response to Russian propaganda, at the very best, is a bit naive. We can do better. This is a battlefront on which we should be engaging.